Okay. Okay. Let's see this. Is it always this small? That's what she said. Starting off great, huh? Ah, so I cannot really make it bigger, huh? Okay, but I can make it bigger on stream, alright, alright. Which one is that? Not this one. Oh, there we go. Well, let's see how this works. English. Sukibon Games. So quiet. Where's all of the intro music? Oh, fucking hell. Glitch City, 27 XAD. Oh my god, it's so loud. A city that shouldn't exist. I couldn't read it. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them. Why must you be so loud? I thought you were normal. Air brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. Ah, there we go. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums... Oh, can you type slower? Fucking hell. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. Yeah. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert. A fountain of spirits waiting for the tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Okay, settings. Can I do full screen? And how does that look? That looks awful. Nice. Let me fix that. Ah. There we go. Gonna be a little bit better, I think. I hope. There we go. Scan lines. I think, for the stream purposes, I'm gonna keep the scan lines off. Okay, so the frame rate is, like, limited, but I'm guessing that's kind of the point. Okay, new game. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. I hope you have a good time. Cool. Well, let's see. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo. How's that for entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend and the bar will eventually close, And I'll admit, my little pranking might have gotten a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should definitely find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh. Just a dream. You don't even drink? Yeah, but you don't have to drink alcohol to do the whole bartending thing. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Premiera. Hey, I'm pretty good at mixing drinks, okay? The chapter's name means first. Thank you, achievement. Premiera means first. Cool. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using Live Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Boss and me. 4. So, who was that letter from? Nobody. Mixing your G Fuel with soda doesn't really count. I don't drink G Fuel. Who the fuck do you take me for? Uh-huh. Add app, add app, add app. Great. OMG! I'm here, it's happening! Yeah, hey Eclipsed. I was wondering when you're gonna show up, and whether or not you were gonna show up at all. But yeah. Live backup. Save. A. Augmented Eye. Mass immigration continues as Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Cyborg and Heels returns next year. Cyborg and Heels return next year to the Super Silver Thunderdome by Alana Smithy. You need one of those tops she has? That's more of a your kind of thing, okay? Also, who the fuck just hangs panties like that? Bruh. The popular show Cyborg and Heels returns to the Dome this March, with the tickets going on sale in January. Okay, you know what, Eclipse? You can get one. Go ahead. Cyborg and Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quinton Hayter explained Cyborg and Heels' special appeal during exclusive interview with Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. Niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at Augmented Eye. His acting is unnatural. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyways. I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security, by Kimberly LaValette. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, then this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and will release the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl. The purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example, while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Mass immigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic adjustments by Kimberly Lavalette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City's citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said during a talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analytics consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Would you leave? Not without you. Who is for? Jill is the character. Oh. Go to work. Here we are. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John phase, Gil? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? You know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. Just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also a fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out that the bar is at the risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill? Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. If your beard looks like that, shave it off, man. Hey, some people might be into that. I don't know. You can also sort drinks by flavors, like sweet, or types like manly. Okay, so it said it will appear in the top left, which I don't think it's there yet. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from the cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Gil. When done, press the mix button, and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. By the way, once you're done with the tutorial thing, you should save and then do the prologue in the main menu, because there's stuff, and people in the main game later on that would need context from the prologue stuff. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then there should be no problem. Gil wants either Sugar Rush or Piano Man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink again, I can press reset and try again. By name. Piano Man, Piano Woman. I guess that's like manly and feminine drinks. I'm just gonna go through the basic Sugar Rush. Sugar Rush is 2 Adelhyde and 1 Power Delta, with optional Carmatrine, all mixed. 1, 2, Power Delta, optional Carmetrine. All mixed. Sweet, light and fruity, as girly as it gets. The fuck you mean manly and feminine drinks? Fuck do you mean? Alcohol is alcohol? Just give all of it? No. Am I not supposed to give the optional Carmetrine? Okay. I know what I said. Sometimes the wrong drink can be the right thing. Here, happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. Did you mix it or did you shake it? I don't know. I'm starting with this game, okay? This is why I'm doing the tutorial, so I can figure out what I did. I know, please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when the shaker starts moving faster. I am playing a video game, Polly. I am not mixing shit in this game. The Adelhyde, Bronzen, Extra Extreme Extract is not exactly... Optional Carmetrine means you can fill it to the brim of Carmetrine, aka alcohol. Carmetrine is alcohol, while the others, I'm assuming, are flavorings. Gotcha. Yeah, I started blending it instead of shaking it. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tab. My fucking god, I know what on the rocks means. Fucking hell. What are these names though? It's like cyber future, my guy. It's cyberpunk. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though. Just a fun fact. Give me a Moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah, okay. Moonblast. Six Adelhyde? Damn. Man, I love some Bronson extract in my system, it's the best. Of course. Hotter Delta. Flanergide? Flanergide, okay. And 2 Carmetrines. On the rocks and blended. Moonblast. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did? Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional Carmetrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. I see. I just need... You see, you didn't need to tell me that, because you could just... I could have just read that. Optional Carmetrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmetrine is the alcoholic factor in the drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. But if you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, but... Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. Well, that's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There's two of you, believe in yourselves. Synthetic alcohol makes 0 sense. Not really. It's still out. How do you make cheaper synthetic alcohol than alcohol already is? Because this is cyberpunk. This is fucking future. People cannot grow shit. Where do you think normal alcohol comes from, my guy? You have to ferment shit. You do realize that, right? You need a plant. You need sugar. Most of which comes from, you know, organic stuff. Synthetic means none of the organic stuff is there. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowning about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to just be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yep. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil? You've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! All you need is yeast, which is impossible to have a shortage of. Your brain cannot comprehend this? Listen, everything has a price in this world. My guy, this world is so fucked, I imagine, that there is, like, even the yeast in women's cooch is not, you know, is extinct. You can't even make shit out of that. How our world is doing these days. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. So that you don't just, you know, do stuff. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, get me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite a big guy though. By name, beer. Beer is Adelhyde, 2 Bronson extracts, 1 Power Delta, 2 Flanergide, and 4 Carmetrine. Now let's see, can I make it big? All mixed. Everything is too expensive to the point that being able to afford a house is hard, so imagine the game. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a present like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me towards hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So, you were the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wild-caught hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kind of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, and houses, and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch's City lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started on this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sub-story behind it. And that's why I like those urban legends. They're easy to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid in the restaurant critique column, shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... That kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. Is everything alright with the internet? Am I still live? The fuck happened? Hello? Is everything alright? Well, at least I think the streaming part is doing fine. However, he writes, I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here and asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store though. Right, because I have to mix beer. Yeah. It's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I start a kid? Right. So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet thing kind of thing. Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? How do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want to see is their idols toned down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Also, if any of you are like, chatting and talking and I am not responding, I literally cannot see shit. For some reason, the stream is going, but I cannot read or anything, and I do not understand why. It's just, it is what it is. So, I guess I'm gonna get through this guy, and if stuff is not fixed on my end, I'm probably just gonna wrap up for today, sadly. Because, well, I don't want to sit here and just, not even be able to interact with any of you. You get what I mean, yeah? Sadly, I failed to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. Oh, I think things got fixed. If anyone is still fucking there, could you type something? Yeah, I think things got unfucked a little bit. Still seeing? Cool. Well, it's not that you couldn't see it. It's more so I couldn't see chat. Like, I couldn't interact with it. Like, the stream was going. Everything else wasn't. Don't fucking ask me how or why, but... Wait, is it still fine? Yeah, I think it's still fine. Okay. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the keyword here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brad? Well, two can play that game of, Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rep hellbent on world conquest. Oh. Pinky in the brain. I know that reference. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized what a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title, it's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather, it's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of him. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh gods no, but I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something, what was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. Okay, let's see if I can remember it. 2 Adelheids, 4 Bronson extracts, 2 powered deltas, 4 flanergide, and 8 cometrine. Boom, I remember beer. 1 beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say kid, does this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's. Oh, I like this guy. Oh, I like this guy. That is nice. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. Those losers asked for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive, and there's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do that other new paper does?" Recently they told me they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Jill. Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. Shh. You'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch, fast. Alright. Gut punch. EFG, gut punch. Age and mix. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole, crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask you why you decided to come to our bar then?
Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes.
A regular? Can I ask who?
No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste.
Damn. Thanks, I guess. Hey Jill, where did you put the dish soap? The girls ran out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience?
No, nothing.
That's an interesting change of heart.
I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here.
You know my boss?
I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one.
That's an achievement and a tale I've never heard before. I know bars did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm?
I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true.
You've had an interesting change of attitude.
I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them.
Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry and the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca.
An alpaca?
Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else?
Give me a pile driver, please.
Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Pile driver. How much is that? Oh, I can double that shit. All mixed. Pile driver. Here.
It's fine, I guess.
This bar has gone through incredible things. I can imagine. And it's gonna come through incredible things with me here as well, I think, I hope.
Hey, lady, have you ever faked an orgasm?
Oh, right. You know, it is a mature game. I don't know why I'm surprised. I'm sorry? I think I heard wrong.
I asked if you ever faked an orgasm.
That's a question I'm not gonna answer.
I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you.
I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them.
Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience.
Such a beautiful game. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now?
Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house.
Of course you were.
Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here.
Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit too quickly?
That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver.
Alright. Fringe Weaver. I'm going to fuck you up, dude. Fucking let's go. Aged and mixed. Try not to drink its food too fast.
That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty?
Empty how? Like, hungry?
No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing.
Can't say I particularly have.
I just feel like there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy.
It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Hey, the dude looks like he might need, you know, something to really crack his composure open. Giving him fucking... what was it? 18 pieces? Well, yeah, it was 18. 18 Karmatrine? Ooh. That's what he needs. Have you ever tried taking a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it.
Any suggestions?
Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising.
Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is?
Bitches and alcohol.
Okay, my man.
I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now.
Huh? Excuse me? My guy, I think I figured out your issue. You just want a family. You just want a family, my guy. You don't want... Fucking hell. Oh, I tried fucking everyone and everything, but, you know, didn't bring me satisfaction.
Nothing seems to do it.
Have you tried rescuing a puppy? What the fuck is this game? What the fuck is this game?
You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't.
I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help.
I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me.
Huh?
I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me.
Please come again.
Don't count on it.
Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. First person I've seen get this dialogue. Fun fact, some characters have alternative dialogue from the drinks you give or how much of the drink you give. Which dialogue specifically? It's now safe to keep playing. The daughter one? Huh. Interesting. So I did something special, huh? Something unique. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Can I not exit? There's so many branching paths on dialogue. I see. Mm-hmm. Yes, so I saved the game, and you told me to go back to the title and do the thing, right? Oh, now I can actually read this shit. A city that shouldn't exist, a tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights to ensure that a corrupt government that does something. How am I supposed to read this fast? Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their job, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the Hall A of the BTC, but that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. Bruh. How am I supposed to read this out fucking fast? A small oasis in the middle of a concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for the tiled souls. Bro. And it's here where the story unfolds. Cool. Prologue. Okay. Good evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests and asked for a couple of days off. Business as usual then? Not quite. How so? I mean, us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. We got booked. That's a new one. Who made the booking? The Safe Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. Oh, so this... Okay. This is literally the prologue. This is the days before that shit happened. Gotcha. We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure. Well then. Sure. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Lord Pumpelrump. Excuse me. I'll have a grizzly temple. Hello? A dog. A talking dog. Are you with the Safe Toy Company? Yeah. Did I arrive too early? No. The clients are adorable. Son of a bitch. Grizzly Temple, right? Coming right up. This dog wants a Grizzly Temple. I'm gonna get this dog fucking wasted. All blended. Here you go. Thanks. This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it? Hey, is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here, right now, no. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should. But we don't. But saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality. Pretty sure you can just click the thing and it'll add faster. If you get tired of dragging. Oh. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then. Okay. Something... Gut punch, maybe? Yeah, let's go with gut punch. Okay, so you're telling me... yeah, it doesn't work that way. Aged and mixed. There you go. What the hell is this? Your order.
This is what Bronson extract tastes like?
Sorta, yeah.
Well, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort.
No, it's not. Excuse me? Thank God, a person! Well, as much of a person as the designated driver can be. What I mean is... why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Safer Toy Company, and they've been doing a great job, so... a company run exclusively by dogs? Really? And a good one at that. Their only problem is they have a not so discreet preference for hiring Corgis exclusively. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but... no, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does the law really cover such scenarios? Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by Corgis all day long. Designated driver woes aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see, well, to each their own. Are you gonna drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let's see what I can fetch you. Did you intend to make a pun? A pun? Never mind. Something non-alcoholic. Okay. Stuff without karma treeing then. Let's make a bleeding Jane for this fella. 2 Bronson, 6 Power Delta, and 6 Flan. There we go. All blended. Here. Thanks. You sure this is an alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know. Is it really going to be only corgis today? Is that all I'm gonna do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh corgis, but the relationship between the two breeds is a tad difficult, so the Cardigans weren't invited. So yeah, I guess we'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean, isn't there some other human I might talk to today? There's a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. We've survived worse than this. Like that time when an AA meeting came here asking for non-alcoholic stuff only, but just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs. That at some point all the choices in my life led to serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do, I love every second of this job, but dogs! It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs, but I'm not going to force the subject. Well, I'm going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The staff for playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in a box next to the jukebox. Great, thanks for the information. Call if you need another drink. Sure. I'm feeling happy, so I'll get everyone around. Actually, it's a free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver. Coming right up. Okay. Fringe weaver. This dog is about to get wasted. There you go. Here you go. Still an awesome day. Dragon fucker. Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service? What may I serve you? Beer, and quickly. Coming right up. This dog wants a beer. Okay. Here you are. Oh, damn, you're a slow piece of shit. Hey boss, what's the opposite of deja vu again? Jamais vu. Yeah, that. Are you having a premonition? Something like that. The dog felt uncannily familiar. Are you bored? Not really. I was playing with the dots a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are thumb challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dart box so dusty? You're the first person in the year or so I've seen here that actually played with the darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs as clients? We've had worse. Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces? Yes. She was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. With anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. You'd be wrong, because even then, we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone, and they never talk. Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs? Now you worry about that? But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Anyway, you want anything to drink? Surprise me, but keep it non-alcoholic. Sure. Okay. Zen style won't work. Frothy water. What's oddly specific? Here you go. Thank you. This might sound weird to us, but they talk through their collars, right? That's right. How do they work? It's not too hard, really. They just translate us. They read the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now. Yeah, I read something about that once. Another question. Why do they wear those small tuxedos? It's good for PR. You don't say. Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions? The fact that only cappuccino monkeys are at danger with drinking those chemicals? Oh, yeah. I mean... You know, it's kind of like, dogs being bad with, like, chocolate, right? Yes, why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk? They see humans do it and they think it might be fun. Just like teens, then. Now if you'll excuse me. Satan's helper. Are you telling me all of the dogs are references to some dogs from just general pop media? Because if I remember, Satan's helper is like from Simpsons, no? What can I serve you? Moon. Excuse me? Moon. Moonblast. Moon. A big moonblast. Moon. Alright then. This one dog wants a big moonblast. Yeah, Santa's helper is from Simpsons. Yep. Six. I would need 12. On the rocks and blended. Here. Moon. Was that a good moon or a bad moon? Pesky Phobal. Aye. Revisicae Picasse Lesepe. A crevice spike? Sure. You understand me? I was a kid too. Huh? I understood the second one, not the first one, but okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you a big one. Optional karma train. Let's go. there's a drink nobody asked for. Underappreciated drink. Here you go. Thank you. Or thanks? Hanks stay. Thank you, right? Alright, one more drink before we wrap things up. What do you want? I'm not picky. Give me anything. Of course. Anything, he said. I'm gonna keep it non-alcoholic. I don't want to be an ass about it. I'm gonna give him a blue fairy. Aged and mixed. Here you are. Thanks. So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I'm what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few calls, that sort of stuff. But this being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities. Like getting stuff out of the shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well. I see. And how did you end up in that position? Where did you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed thumbs. Figures. They are celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yep. 5 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys. So they founded this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly. I can see that happening, somehow. The STC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, they started as safer toy development. Ain't that unfortunate? Hello? The boss' favorite sweetheart has arrived. Oh, why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience cheers to stop. This isn't a sitcom. Ah, honey, how innocent. Excuse me, you are... I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your Wait, you're Lillian. Not your service, then. Oh, hey, Paulo. Welcome. Yes, Valhalla. Don't be rude to other clients. She's kind of a regular here. Kind of? I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months now. 3 months? I come here to see your charming face and you say I'm just kind of a regular? For shame, honey, for shame. I'm sorry, I guess. Nothing a free drink won't solve. And also just in time for Dorothy. I guess. I don't know what the hype about her is, but hey, Dorothy. Won't do. Huh? Playing hard to get? Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend. Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something? Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. She's just Dorothy. I see. She can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it. I see, no problem. Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount. Discount? You don't need to know. So, who booked you? This guy? The Safer Dog Company. What do they do? They create dog toys. Oh, lovely. It's also run by dogs. Oh, don't joke like that. You think I'd kid about something like that? You mean that if I turn around, I'd see dogs? Yup. Didn't you see them when you came in? Also, I assume this is your first time playing it? Yep, this is my first time playing it. I have zero clue what the fuck is going on about. I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar. You look troubled. I'm too much of a dog person. I can charge extra if my clients want a doggy style. I see. I'm already loving it, you know? Doggy? You don't need to know. I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it next Monday. I'm leaving right now. Well, at least it's my favorite visual novel game. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of charm in it. The music is nice. And the themes are interesting. The ticket would have expired by then, though. She looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless. Is it that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again. Alright, sirs, the night's over. You have kennels you need to return to. Hold on? Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh. And you told me we're booked for the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all. Yeah. Well, I gotta go for the day. Bye. Take care. Saturday, December 10th. Good evening. Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? No. Cheer up. No. That attitude won't make things easier for yourself. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard anything from Gil? Nope, but he should be having fun where he is. Also, did you know we had darts? Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. A target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure. Well then. Now, let's change this for dusk. Can I not change it? Can I not take him out? No? I guess not. Fuck me. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh hey, can I have a big beer, please? Thank God, a human! Sure, coming right up. Let's give her a big beer. Okay, so that's... Out of curiosity, who is your favorite character so far? Well, it's not like I've met a lot of characters. I've only done like half of the first day, like normal day, which I only met the Donovan, the dude from the newspaper, the dude who is very much into fucking. That was after that, and now I started doing the prologue. Which, I mean, I guess Dorothy is nice. Listen, my favorite characters are always going to be cute girls, okay? Okay, let's see if I remember. Fuck. So, yeah. Wait. I forgot again. Damn. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just fill the rest of this. There we go. Beer. Here. Thank you. May I ask what do you do for these dogs, Miss, Beatrice, but everyone calls me Betty. And why do you need to know that? If you'd been stuck with dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in. Fair enough. I'm their veterinarian. You can just look at the menu to know how to... I know, Polo. I know. It's cooler if I memorize it. You know? It's cooler if I know how to do it myself. They're all your clients? Yeah, company issue bit. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So you're Betty the Oh, cram it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns? Enhancements, but that's harder to shove into a conversation in the first place. Noted. What do you have against enhancements anyway? They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. Well, we'll see how it will go. I mean, it's not like I'm guessing. I look at a drink, I try to memorize what the fuck it is, and then just, yeah. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things too easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day, but you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements, at least not yet. Sorry for that, for the outburst. I have my story with enhancements. Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs. Sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want a drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure. Worm Frigger. Hey, have you seen a red dot? I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no. Do you have any red drinks? Red drinks? Yeah, the drink might know something. Right, a red drink. Uh-huh. Bleeding Jane. It makes sense that it would be red, right? All blended. Let's see. Here. Thanks! Okay, Bunk, hear me out. You gotta tell me where that red dot went off, or I'll drink you. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up. Bangkok bastard. Those damn Pomeranians, they think they come and take our jobs. Excuse me? They've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be slow news these days. But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races ruining our workplace. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats. Wouldn't the other races bring new skills to the company? Shut up! What do you know? I'm giving you a bad touch. Alright. Bad touch for the dog. Bad touch. 2 Bronsons. I'm gonna fucking give you the upgraded one. There we go. And then just... There we go. On the rocks and mixed. Yeah. Racist dogs. What are the odds? 100%? Wait, if I can tell the difference between them, does that make me racist too? Would it matter if you raced it against racists? Bartender, please stop dozing off, I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Sure. Okay, Zen Star. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. I will guess it. Do I need to blend it? Huh? Fuck. Is it on the, mixed on the rocks? Yes! Thank you. Something on your mind? So about the guessing again. I remember enough. Willing to lend an ear? It's in a job description, kind of. Alright then. So you mentioned the thing about talking dogs. I thought people throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry, adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these little guys. You've met furry office workers? Trial and error sure is a decision. Shush. Shush. I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick season. I am tired. So you're tick... Don't you dare. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice though, I guess. It would have been nice if we actually had time to get properly ready. What do you mean? I found out about the booking yesterday as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was, pretend it's like any other day. That was a screw up on our end, sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all of a sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found the place, but the Cardigans were the ones that hired it. And some stupid argument arose, and the Cardigans decided that they didn't want to have any Pembrokes at the party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and slightly different attitude. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Yes, that's also a thing. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking their owners. Huh? I mean, that's the reason they are in the bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on Pembrokes probably didn't help. Also, how did you die 14 times as a bartender? Shh. That's a different thing. I thought I removed that. Shush. That's from Silk Song. Just because I died many times in other games doesn't mean I died as a bartender. Actually, I was just trying all of the drinks. I was trying to see what happens. You know? You know that old bartender Flash game? Where depending on how you make it, he just fucking dies in random ways? Yeah, that's how. The hardcore mode. Make the wrong drink, dies. Yup. Just like, let me take a sip. But I guess the media focus on the Pembrokes probably didn't help. Like in Skyrim while leveling up alchemy. I just eat raw shards of glass, poisonous mushrooms, just eat everything. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs to... yeah. Oh, yeah, do your job, don't mind me. Tortillapope. Hey, buddy. Hello. Who's good boy? Who's a good boy? You? I am? Whoa, thanks, buddy. What can I serve you? Well, a big sunshine cloud would be nice. Coming right up. Let's see what the sunshine cloud is. Okay, this dog is about to get hammered. There we go. On the rocks and blended. There you go. How about a bottle of vodka with your spray of orange juice? Aw, and you, cutie. Loopy doopy poo. Woof. Courage. Courage the cowardly dog. You know what I hate, man? What do you hate, dog? Cabbages, man. They're like lettuces that decided to go to the gym. At least you didn't give them chocolate. If I could, I would. Just chocolate, choc. I think they're a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Calm down, dog. Do you want anything? For cabbages do not exist. I meant to drink. Oh, I'll have a big Grizzly Temple then. I can do that. Isn't Grizzly Temple the one I always like to do? No, it's not. Okay. And blend. There you go. Chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender? Yeah? Do you have anything sweet? Oh, we're talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? If that's how you want to see it. Let me see what I can get you. And make it big. Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. A big sweet drink by type. By flavor, sweets. She wants sweet. You know what? I'll give her a piano woman. 5 Adelheid. But no, she said she wanted a big one. But if the... okay, they're already considered big. Not a size, but quality. Indeed. It's how you use it. In other words. It's considered big already, all aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There are many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not weird. He came in wearing a Velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Oh, yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask what's your story with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. It doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Sure, I can entertain you a bit. Back when I was a college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. Holy shit, I'm talking too much. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so they hired this shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it, but the others went out with the guy and got their hands chopped off. This is one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing. Yeah, 4 girls underwent the shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, 1 left an arthritic mess, and last died on the operation table. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements. Especially if they're taken in an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. That story sounds so familiar. Did that shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also talked using electrolarynx. You've seen him? No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing that story. Yeah. Hey man, have you ever felt like the time is moving too fast? Tonight I'm feeling like it's not moving fast enough. Lucky you, accident. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry, coming right up. Okay, bad touch. This dog is about to get hammered. 4 Bronsons, 4 powders, 4 flanger bullshit, and everything is just booze. On the rocks and mixed. Here you go, have a good time out there. Maybe you're right, thanks. Dog 5, bartender. 1 Branditini, please. Sure. Brandtini. The fuck is a Brandtini? 6 of this stuff. 3 powders. 1 Carmatine. Now I'm making it big for you, my boy. There you go. Aged and mixed. Here, excuse me. The beer mat's dirty. Sorry, I'll change it. Nah, leave it like that. It's already ruined the Brandtini anyway. Phew. Taking a breather? Yeah, not like I'm that busy though. Fucking dogs. Anyways, you want anything to drink? No, some dogs gave me drinks already. I'm fine. Oh, alright. Say, bartender, do you like your job? I mean, you're not like the usual crop of the bartenders. The kind who are always making a big show at a disco or rave party. Why does everybody keep saying that? Hey, why are you working as a veterinarian? If you want to change the subject, you can just say so. I just did. Fine. I'm a veterinarian because if I don't do it, who will? I don't trust other vets. I don't feel that they actually cut out for the job, so I took it upon myself to do it. That's quite the ambition. Speaking of ambition, did you just start working here because this is what you wanted since high school or something? That's a whole new can of worms I don't want to open, but no. Life took me here, basically. Another question. I thought we were exchanging life stories with each other. I was also thinking about the whole risk versus reward thing. These dogs made me an offer just as I graduated. Sometimes I wonder if I'd have been better off taking bigger risks. You know, the whole safe position versus big bet kind of deal. If you're comfortable with the opportunity you've been given, take it. If it's something that's been bothering you for a while, scratch that itch. Well, you should be a counselor. Nah, it's just cheap advice. Well, I have to take care of the dogs. Excuse me for a bit. Actually, we're about to leave already. Oh, really? Yeah, thank you for everything. Don't worry. Thank God. God! Dog gammit. Done for the day, I'm guessing. Yeah. You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. Good evening. You look bummed, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis at the bar. I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us. One problem at a time, boss. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time! Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you? Is it obvious that Jill isn't a dog person? I mean, kinda. Also the fact that she's, you know, has a cat. And I don't think it's so much as like a... I feel like it's a situation of a too much of a good thing, right? I don't think she hates dogs or like doesn't like dogs. It's more of a why are there so many dogs? And why are they talking? Oh, so I actually managed to change something, okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. 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 Wipe that satisfied look of your face as you do. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so give me a fringe weaver. Alright, coming right up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... There's the beer. And what the fuck was the fringe weaver again? Oh, this is the one I like. You're getting fucking wasted, my guy. There you go. Here. Thanks. Thank you. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? No, well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird how? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird? For starters, there's the fact she only told me we were being booked moments before we open. Plus, she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. Oh well, thinking about it too much is not a part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious, what does the BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time, though, is actually spent on simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better to not take those chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other clients. Dogs. That. Oh, sure. They are chasing me, man! Mr. Puff? Who? The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They're everywhere! They're out for my rump! You're... Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice. Okay then. Okay. 8. Boom. And optional commentary, aka the dog is about to get fucked up. All aged and mixed. Here. Thanks, very nice of you. Third bog day. Something the matter? Nothing a drink can solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. Don't remember the gut punch, right? And fucking... Ah, fuck. I fucked up. Forgot that it's aged. Didn't click on it. There you go. Here you are. Thanks. Hey, you ever feel guilty for being born with the wrong race? The what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other corgis might be? Definitely. I mean, then why worry? It's not like they're calling you a racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. You might be right. And you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing the mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics, I'm only against enhancements. I don't see a difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion, or a whim, or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lilim replacing their factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggested to you what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Well, damn it! Stop making sense, you piece of scrap! You're weakening my resolve. Having fun? Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today, at least dogs that want to drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on a whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses. Which somehow means, your body, your choices. If they are not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who is an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindingly hating someone because of something like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach? What does that mean? I feel retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. Are you two gonna order anything? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything. Sure. I have a feeling like they have some tension between each other. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation. poop eater. Ah yes, the inspiration for the nefarious dung eater from the hit game Elden Ring. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You mean the mirror? No, another dog. I see. What can I serve you? You're not gonna do anything about that other dog in the top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. Okay, let's see. What? I'm gonna give you Sugar Rush. Two powdered deltas. And... you're getting wasted, buddy. Here you go. Thanks. Please think about that thing with the other dog on top of the sink. I will, don't worry. Well then. That was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Chain is better than a pile driver. Please, prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar? In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion, that's a statement. Oh well, please serve us either pile drivers or Bleeding Chains. We'll let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. 2 of any of those. Uh-huh. Huh. I'm gonna give him one of each. What's pile driver? 6 Bronson, 6 flange bullshits, and 8 of this, all mixed. Pile driver, Bleeding Chain, two Bronson, 6 Delta, 6 Flange, and all blended. Yeah. No fighting this way, right? Wow, you're quite the softie. Just kidding, wise choice. No complaints here. How did you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny and they just, like, make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say that they were created by a fairy, that their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. No, actually I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can see why you're so tired of them. Don't know, maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst. You've only seen them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their owner's dental floss. I might be their veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. Gynecologist, yes. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix. When you put it that way... Huh. Yeah, you know what? That's one way to actually go about it. Huh. I never thought about it that way. But in that kind of profession, even boobs will start being boring to you. At least they are cute issues. Depends. A gynecologist can pick clients by age or preferences. I was talking about your job. Oh, yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them as I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. You sleep with a Corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate? Too much passion can become an issue, you know? Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together. But I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable, I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong commanding voice. Too much passion is obsession. And that's a good thing sometimes. As long as the obsession doesn't lead you to anything bad and the object of obsession isn't treated in a bad way and is okay with it, then it's not a bad thing. But in other circumstances, probably, maybe, a little bit. 50-50. I mean, in the end, they're still dogs. They need someone with a strong commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice, just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor? I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible, because a couple of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? He's fine. Still complaining about his back. Still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not that weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Let them being unable to live with their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one whose will left all his earthly possessions to his car, right? Whose will? Ah, yeah, that one. How do you become a Lilim's guardian? You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council, then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taking care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled into one. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. 2 Lilim can be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on the guardians. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating that they're more fit to the position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because you can back up claims of neglect or maltreatment. You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to the STC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian, bartender? I don't know. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great, though. I see. Well, time to check on the dogs. Money shredder. Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk. It's just... I was chasing my tail, and I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything. Alright. wonder if it's safe to give him something sweet. Fuck it. We ball. Let's give him Sugar Rush. And no, optional. Optional means I have to do it. This is good, very good, very good, very good. Ah! Huh. No, see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Optional mean all of it, yes. Listen, you came here, you're a dog, and you want me to, you know, serve you drinks. You better expect at least 2 bottles of vodka in whatever you order. And I don't care if you order just a cup of water. I'm putting 2 bottles of vodka into that cup of water. And you figure out how the fuck I managed to do that. Black Pomeranian... Alright. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah? The white knight that was with her? She wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I prefer more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender? Me? What? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. I'm not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have any pets? A cat named 4, yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls too? I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird. I always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. It's not universal. You still have a preference for who you would want to rescue. You know? People have preferences. Why call it 4? 4 is a Lilum I met some time ago that's... never mind. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Better than calling it an asshat. I bet when you and 4 play, it's quite the... Oh my fucking... Fuck you. Fuck you for being funny, okay? Fuck you. He's so lively sometimes I fear foreshadows my brother. Okay, they are just making sure Betty is in hell right now. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love. The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels, I'll trust you on this. Hey, Fabio the 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They'll let you put yourself in the place of a main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man. I see no problem. Just what is your self-image? If I can ask something else, what is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know? Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure that's how it works. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they are being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I'll have a bloom light. Actually, make that 2, please. Sure. Ask for 2 bloom lights. Fuck is a bloom light? Four. 1. 1, 2, 3. I'm making 2 big ones. Apparently it's brown. Bloom light is brown? Here. Thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you are the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so... I see. Seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping? So you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hugbox. Anything happened? A dog in a bathroom got angry at his reflection in the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made the dog very confused. How the hell do they get on top of the sinks? They are surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want your turn at the Bettymobile? I don't know. Guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with a lot of us, bartender. With us a lot, eh? Well, dogs can only be so interesting, and besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all. especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thank you. Funny thing is that we are unofficially associated with the local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really like talking to your clients, like it's the best part of your job or something. It kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls and bars to think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out, some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no two people are alike, it's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself as more of a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folks out there. I'm not decent. You're critically obsessed with dogs! I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Gruff Bucket. Quick, a beer! Okay. He wants something, anything, he's also in a hurry. Huh? Oh, right. Fuck. I'm an idiot. Of course there's fucking alcohol in beer. Why did I think there wasn't? The beer needs alcohol, go figure. I know. I know. Hey, it was a non-alcoholic one, okay? Here. Thanks. Now, boom. Why did you break the glass? I made breakfast. Break fast. Ah. Get it? Because you made the drink fast and I broke it out. Go. Tough crowd. Suddenly I understand the hate for puns. Hey, bartender. Yeah? Your job has a funny name. Oh. She's fucking drunk. You don't say. How is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of her alcohol tolerance, though. Bradenter? Bradenter? That's a job description, alright. I want to make a toast to my good friend, the robot here. Probably the only reason, robot thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers. You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, Ben Trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer, a big one. Alright. I can do that. Fuck, already fucked up. There we go. Alright, cheers. I said cheers. 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 Good. Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person. When drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it. Craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison in potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloonfish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, but see, that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilim. Lilim always sounds too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh well, you will remember it tomorrow. I'm a DT-01D, a social development robot. Is that like DFC-72S? No. DFC-72S are designated to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work, Lilim. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you are born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know. I'm already doing that. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice, that's the whole purpose of the ADN law. Yeah, but you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True. I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Lilim can sweat? Cooling agents, yes. No matter, you're still special to me no matter what kind of robot you are. Lilim. No matter what piece of shit you are. Okay, I love her. She's nice. I like her. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? What is this game? What am I reading? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilim, they should be able to marry dogs too. Trender. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are not allowed to marry Lilim, are now allowed to marry Lilim, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then? And now you wanna bang a monkey? I do not. And second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can give you consent. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue. So now you wanna bang us? I really like her now. We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Stop it! Remember, Lilim human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilim achieved full sentience. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas to a marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me? Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Excuse me. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. But if you even start thinking about doing the horizontal mumbo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs or monkey or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just I was thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. You have a limit, as in the limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No. I don't get disoriented to the point I'm effectively useless, but I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all that shit that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilum. I read something about that. It said that by giving Lilum the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Seems like it. But it makes me wonder how exactly anatomically correct You wanna bang the robot now, lady? That's something I know and you don't. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want... Nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Now go sleep in the car. We're almost done here. But Mom... Go. Bye, Bud Nurter. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although, I'm curious. Why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes it sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. I see. Oh, well, I gotta get things ready if you'll excuse me. Good luck. Wyvern Lover. Ah yes, we went from Dragon Fucker to Wyvern Lover. We're closing. Damn it! Well, everyone's safe in the cab. We are taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service on such short notice. That's my job. You were interesting too. Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please come again. We sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later then. What's next? Worm liquor? I think that was already a thing. There was worm lair, I think. There was a worm something. Bye. All done? Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, it'd be nice if they came back, or that we're still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income these last few months. Which means that we're at the risk of being wiped off the map. And now was the prologue. I'll be real, I think I need to cut the stream now because my throat is killing me from all of the reading and talking and doing the voices. This is very fucking intensive on my vocals. Fuck. And plus I also have the whole like work thing in the morning. So probably should at least... Oh, I see the meme now. Optional Kermatrine. Full. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wrap up now. It was a fun game. Gonna see how far it goes. Hopefully, it gets interesting. Well, it's already interesting. It's fun. I like it. It's fun. It's the kind of game where I can just, practice my voice acting and shit. So, yeah, it's fun. And there's also a sequel, I think. Either it's out or it's gonna be out soon. So, you know, maybe by the time I finish this, there's gonna be a sequel and we can jump into that as well. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that was nice. And yeah, let's see. Anyone I know who might be live? It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, no one I know is live, so well, no rating today, I guess. I at some point need to find more peeps to like raid and stuff. But yeah, good drink, great karma tree. The only karma tree. That's all we drink in this household. Forever karma tree. But yeah, thank you all for dropping by. Nice talking to you, chatting with you. Clips, Polo, Pale, Phoenix. Phoenix didn't show up, actually. Okay. Anyway. All of you are nice. Love you all. Lurkers and non-lurkers, chatters, non-chatters. You're all wonderful. Hope to see you again soon. Not sure about tomorrow or day after tomorrow, but we'll check. You know, I got my work shift. Time is a pain in the ass. Alright. Yeah. Good night, good luck, whatever the fuck. Bye.